Oh, what's going on, guys? HK Titan here with a brand new video for you guys. But first things first, as always, hope you guys are having an amazing day. So in today's video, I have something new planned for you guys. We are going to be jumping into another top 5 list. And for today's top 5 list, we are going to be checking out the top 5 support towers in Bloons Tower Defense 6, at least according to my opinion. The reason why I'm making this top 5 list is because I want to help some of you newer players out and show you towers that you guys should be using in some of your compositions if you're struggling with like chips mode or impoppable mode or half cash mode. The towers that I will be listing in this top 5 list will definitely help you guys out in your Bloons Tower Defense 6 adventure. But anyways, guys, now that I went ahead and covered that, I really hope you guys enjoy. But anyways, guys, enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright guys, here we are at number 1, and coming in at number 1 is going to be a straightforward tower. I'm not going to go too in detail with it, but I will give you guys a little bit of a breakdown of why this tower is so good. But the first tower that we're going to cover is going to be the Monkey Village. Now with the Monkey Village, and the reason why it's so good is it will block the regrow ability on regrow balloons, so on round 76. It also gives your towers the ability to see camo balloons. It will also give your towers the ability to pop balloons that they weren't able to pop before. It will also buff primary towers. This is just a all-around great support tower to use, and I'll go ahead and give you guys a quick example of what I mean. So a ninja monkey can passively see camo balloons, right? But if you just have the Ninja Monkey, you don't buff it with an Alchemist or anything crazy like that, the Ninja Monkey is not able to pop a lead balloon. But if you guys upgrade the Monkey Village to a MIB, it will now give the Ninja Monkey the ability to now pop the lead balloon, which it was unable to pop before. On top of that, it also has the ability to increase the tower's attack speed, giving it a little bit of a buff, which in turn will allow them to pop more balloons, meaning that the Monkey Village is a very good tower to use. Now that we covered the middle upgrade path village, we're going to go ahead and jump into the top upgrade path village, and I feel like this is another one of the towers that you guys should start to use more, because what this tower does is it actually buffs all primary towers, meaning that it will buff all towers that have the blue tag behind them. So more specifically, the primary mentoring will actually in turn buff the crossbow master, making the crossbow master even stronger and giving it an even bigger range, meaning that it can do a lot more damage, especially in chips modes and in poppable modes. This is definitely a tower that you want to use if you guys are going to use any primary towers. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for number 1. I know it was a little bit of a longer explanation, but I feel like the Monkey Village shouldn't take up 2 spots. I feel like it should just take up 1 spot. But anyways, guys, now that we went ahead and covered number 1, let's go ahead and move into number 2. Alright guys, here we are at number 2, and coming in at number 2 is going to be another one of the obvious support towers, and I think it goes without saying that the Alchemist upgrade to the stronger stim is hands down has to be in the top 5 list. Now, one thing I want to cover with the Alchemist is when is it better to go for the middle pathway or when is it better to go for the bottom pathway. So if your Alchemist is going to be buffing one tower at a time, it is hands down better to go the middle pathway. Now, if your Alchemist is going to be buffing multiple towers at the same time, such as if you're using the Grandmaster Ninja strategy or if you're going for the Druid strategy, that's when you have a little bit more leniency to go for the faster throwing. Now, even though I say you can use the Alchemist upgrade to the bottom pathway with the Druid strat, I generally still go for the middle pathway instead of going for the faster throwing, because I want the effect to last longer on the Druids. So in order to counteract that, I will go ahead and buy 2 Alchemists opposed to just having the 1. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for number 2. Let's go ahead and jump into number 3. Alright guys, here we are at number 3, and coming in at number 3 is going to be one of those towers that will allow your towers to push past their limits and deal with rounds that they were previously unable to deal with. That tower, of course, is going to be the Engineer Monkey. More specifically, the Engineer Monkey upgrade to the overclock. The only issue with the Engineer Monkey upgrade to the overclock is it is a little bit more of a pricey upgrade to get. So this is one of those support towers that you would get more during the late game opposed to the early game in Bloons Tower Defense 6. Now, the most iconic strategy to use the overclock with is going to be the Apache Prime. I mean, I know you guys have seen me use it in the past. So this is one of those support towers that if your towers are almost beating some of the higher tiered rounds, get yourself an overclock, and it will definitely increase your chances of being able to deal with some of the rounds that you're previously struggling with. Anyways, guys, now that I went ahead and covered that, let's go ahead and move into number 4. Alright guys, here we are at number 4, and coming in at number 4 is going to be a tower that I think a lot of you guys are going to be surprised about, because I do not use it in a lot of my guides, and the reason why I do not use it in my guides is it does require micro. Now the tower that I'm going to be talking about is going to be the Downdraft. Now this is an extremely good tower to use in Bloons Tower Defense 6. The only reason I don't use it a lot is because it is one of those towers that you need to micro by hand for it to be as effective as you want it to be. Now what the Downdraft does is it will actually push back all of the balloons pretty much to the start, or if they're a little bit further on, it will definitely push them back a good distance. Now the reason why I don't use this tower is, of course, like I already said, it does require micro for it to be effective. I mean, you can lock it in place, which will help it, but at the same time, this is definitely one of the towers that you do not want to have pursuit on, because you want to have a little bit more control over where the tower is positioned and what towers it is knocking back. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for number 4. Let's go ahead and move into number 5. Alright guys, here we are at number 5, and number 5 is going to be a little bit different, guys, because I'm actually going to be including 4 towers into one. The first tower is going to be the Ninja Monkey, more specifically the Ninja Monkey upgrade to Bloons Sabo. The reason why I chose the Ninja Monkey upgrade to Bloons Sabo is because if your towers need a little bit more time to actually hit those balloons, the only thing you need to do is click this ability right here, and it will allow your towers to have a little bit more time to actually hit those balloons. The next one for the number 5 spot is going to be the Sniper Monkey. More specifically, the Sniper Monkey upgrade to main Moab with Shrapnel Shot. If your towers are struggling a little bit with popping the Moab balloons, the only thing you guys need to do is grab the main Moab with Shrapnel Shot, and it will give your towers more time to actually hit the Moab balloons. The next tower that we're going to talk about is going to be the Glue Gunner. More specifically, the Glue Gunner upgrade to Moab Glue with bigger globs and glue splatter. Now this is a super cheap stall for Moab balloons. If you guys need a little bit more time to hit those balloons, feel free to grab this boy. He is a super cheap tower to buy, and he will definitely allow your towers to have more time to actually hit the balloons. And coming in at the 4th and final spot for the number 5 spot is going to be the Boomerang Monkey. Now this tower is a little bit underrated because I don't use it a lot, and I know a lot of people don't use it, but it is going to be the Moab Press. Not only will the Moab Press do damage, but it will also knock back the Moab balloons a good distance. On top of that, it does have a decent attack speed. That is why I went ahead and chose it for the number 5 spot, along with all of these other stall towers. Now I couldn't choose between any one of these 4s because they're both good in their own regards. I mean, the Bloons Sabo is a super cheap tower. The only issue with the Bloons Sabo is you need to wait for a cooldown in order to use it. The Sniper Monkey is another really good tower to use. The only issue with the Sniper is it only works on Moab balloons, which is why I couldn't choose between these 2 boys. On top of that, the Boomerang Monkey does work on all towers, but is only super effective against Moab balloons. Then you have the Glue Gunner, which of course is effective at all of the balloons. But anyways, guys, this is going to do it for the top 5 tier list for support towers. If you guys enjoyed it, please feel free to hit that like button. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe as well. I do upload quite a bit of Bloons Tower Defense 6 content. But anyways, guys, you already know what time it is. I hope you guys have the most amazing day of your lives, and I will see you guys in the next one.